Hello everyone, my name is Akash and today we'll be talking on the balance of payment. Let's start with the video. In this video, we'll quickly explain the balance of payments, a key concept that tracks a country's economic transaction with the rest of the world. We'll see the definition first. The balance of payment is a record of all transactions made between a country and the rest of the world. The balance of payment is likely a big financial record that shows all the money coming into and going out of country. It helps us understand how much a country buys from and sells to other countries and where money is being invested or borrowed from. There are two mainly types of it, current account and second one is capital and financial account. So current account tracks the trade, income from abroad and transfers like remittances. This keeps tracks of what a country buys and sells. It includes export, import, transfers like people sending money to a family in other countries or foreign aid. Then second one is capital and financial account, which tracks the investment flows including capital transfer and financial investment like stocks or real estate. This tracks investment and loans. Foreign investment, for example, when companies in one country buy shares of property in other countries. And then loans, money borrowed from or lent to other countries. Let's see how the balance of payment work. Double entry accounting. There are two, balancing the balance of payment and double entry accounting. So first one is double entry accounting. Every transaction is recorded as both an inflow, which is credit, and outflow, which is debit. So for example, when a country exports goods, it earns credit. When it's import, it records debit. Then second one is balancing the balance of payment. In theory, the balance of payment should balance, but in practice, countries often run deficits or surpluses in one of these accounts. So now let's see why it matters. So first one is trade health. If a country is selling more than it's buying, it's earning money, which is a good for the economy of that country. If it's buying more than it's selling, it might need to borrow money or other countries from other countries. Then second one is foreign investment. It shows how much money is coming in from other countries and investment like building factories or buying stocks or loans which can affect future growth. Then third one is currency value. A deficit can lead to a weaker currency, so making imports more expensive, while surplus can make the currency stronger. We'll see what is the differentiate between the balance of payment surplus and the deficit. So we'll see what does it mean first. Balance of payment surplus occurs when a country earns more from the world than it spends. This could be due to exporting more goods and services than it imports or attracting more foreign investment than it sends abroad. We'll see why it happens. The country sells more goods than it buys. It attracts more foreign investment or earn more from it the overseas assets like profit from foreign owned businesses. Now there are impacts of this. The country currency might strengthen due to higher demand. The surplus can be used to build up foreign reserves or lend to other countries. It suggests a strong competitive economy. Then the second one is balance of payment deficit. We'll see what it means. A balance of payment deficit happens when a country spends more on the world than it's earned. This means it's importing more goods and services than its export or investing more money abroad than its attract. So why it happens? The country buys more goods than it sells. It's importing more than it's exporting. That's why. And the second one is it might be borrowing money from other countries to finance this deficit. There are impacts of these too. the country's currency may weaken due to lower demand. It may lead to increased debt as the country borrows to cover the gap. President deficit can signal economic problems such as uncompetitive industries. In simpler terms, surplus means the country is making more money than it's spending internationally, like having an extra saving. Whereas deficit, the country is spending more money than it's making internationally, like running up a debt. Both scenarios have different impacts on the country's economy, currency, and overall financial health. Now we'll come to the conclusion of this. So the balance of payment is a crucial because it gives a clear picture of country's financial position in the global economy. By tracking all the money from flows in and out through trade, investment, and loan, it helps in many ways. There are three of them. Monitor economic stability. It tells whether the country is earning enough through export or need to borrow money due to deficit. Then second one is guide policy decisions. Government use balance of payment data to decide on policies related to the trade, currency value, and investment, ensuring the economy remains balanced and competitive. So last one is impact everyday life. A surplus or deficit in the balance of payment can influence things like the prices of goods, availability of jobs, and strength of the country's currency.